cut. Don't you dare make fun of me for drinking out of a mason jar. And don't you dare not hit that subscribe button, please. And a comment, you could just say something as little as, I'm trying to get to 650K and I'm almost there. The final stretch and I'm trying to push you into pushing the subscribe button. Dating. Many men and women in the modern century are checking out of traditional ways of meeting a potential mate. Instead of a man awkwardly approaching a woman in public, now we have apps for that and game shows. The Button is a YouTube series on the channel The Cut where two people sit at a table on a date with a +1, a button. And if you say something wrong, honey, you're out.
Do you have a six-pack?
No.
If you're too fat, gone.
Actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Can we hug?
Sure.
Okay. Hi. How are you?
Good. You're needing a hug.
Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes they blindfold you and you got to take into your own hands how to figure out if your future short-term girlfriend is fat or not. So I was looking for things to watch and this popped up and many claim the button will make you mad. It's crazy. The lesbians, they're ruthless. And I wanna see some ruthless lesbians. I wanna see some fat shaming and I want to get angry. I'm in the mood. And furthermore, I'm interested in seeing how are people dating in the modern world when all you have to do is press a button. And The Cut just posted this new video and the topic is divorced singles. You failed at marriage and therefore you failed at life. At least that's what I feel like society sees when people get divorced. As for me, I love divorce. If the relationship is that bad that you gotta leave, you have the option. I'm sorry, Steven Crowder.
That doesn't work either.
I'm ready to see people connect through very relatable events in their life.
But he cheated on me with his two best friends' wives.
My ex-wife slept with my biological father.
I wanna see how people do on dates when they were out of the game for so long. What is the first icebreaker one would ask?
Do you eat oatmeal?
Is that a deal breaker? And what is the right answer?
Yes, I do.
Guy friends told me guys that eat oatmeal eat kitty cat.
So yes was the right answer. All the ladies in the audience agree. Every single one.
Oh, I feel you on that one. So.
Why do I have a feeling he doesn't eat oatmeal? He looks a little shifty there. And now he's being a little nervous because if this doesn't work out and he actually doesn't eat oatmeal, she's going to make him some good old oatmeal for breakfast so she can get her oats sprinkled with a little sugar. And he doesn't even like oatmeal. Or maybe it's just a very odd question to ask from the start of any conversation.
What do you eat?
Quick, think of a question that's cute and quirky like her.
What do you eat?
I can kind of see why they're on this show. I guess it's not really his fault that she asked such an odd question, but if I was in that situation, I'd probably tell her that's an odd question to ask when you could just be an adult and be forward and ask if I go down on the cat. That's the benefit of being an adult. You can be a lot more forward and people really appreciate getting to the point when it comes to getting to know someone. I don't personally have time to beat around the bush in my 30s as I did when I was 20.
Tenders.
She buttoned his butt cheeks. Why? Does she not like food?
You're just not my type.
But he said he eats the oatmeal. On to the next.
I'm Fatia. Nice to meet you.
Do you two eat oatmeal?
The date's already awkward. And now you have the R2-D2 button that also talks. I didn't realize the button also partook in the conversation when I first saw this.
Do you two eat oatmeal?
I don't personally like eating oat. You can't buzz yourself. It never fills me up. This isn't a date.
Oatmeal?
So then she explains why the inanimate object is asking if this man likes hot cereal and this man's face.
Yeah, oatmeal.
I mean, sometimes.
It's told me that guys that like to eat.
Look at that face. He already knows something's gonna be said. That is stupid. Who is this woman's male friend? What male friend told you men that eat oatmeal go down? What is the science behind this? Is this a reoccurring topic for men? Let me know. And now I'm very curious. I have to look it up. The benefits of oats for men. That article just states eating healthier food like oats can make you better in bed because you're eating healthier, so your body's gonna be working a little bit more. For people who don't understand, your penis won't be broken. 5 reasons men should eat more oatmeal. Oatmeal is now your enemy. Most of them said they make you good in bed. I don't personally think it's the biggest factor of your performance. Don't worry, men who don't like oatmeal, or ladies who don't like oatmeal, are the ones who occasionally eat it and only eat the sugar on top of the oatmeal when she scrapes off a little bit of the oatmeal and then throws the rest in the trash. It's fine.
Okay, if you really want to know if a guy is gonna go down on you, I'll be doing Jello shots. Take my tongue, lick it through, and when it comes out, it should be completely clean.
Well, that's, definitely better way of, it's more, wow, it's accurate, a way more accurate. Is anyone else getting a little hot? Okay, so then it gets a little bit more serious. They start talking about their past relationship. Kind of the whole elephant in the room, right? You're a bunch of divorced people who are single, so what the hell happened in your marriage? How long were you married? What's your longest relationship?
So how many long-term relationships have you been in total in your life?
Probably like 4 or 5.
I've been in 2 long-term relationships.
Which one was your marriage?
The longest term relationship.
How long was that?
I was 15 years.
15.
Do you like food? Bye. Were you in a long-term relationship that didn't work out in the end and that's why you're on this show, similar to me? No way, motherfucker. Why did she hit the button for that?
I think you're just a little too old.
How old is he? They look about the same age, no disrespect. The guy doesn't seem old. She didn't even ask his age. Brother could have been married at 18 and gave it his all. Just said, oh, you were married for 15 years. You old. I want this in real life. So whenever someone comes up to me and I'm just not fit. Guy comes up to me at the gym, mid deadlifts rep. I'm gonna sell this, and anyone who is socially awkward in public and doesn't really like people coming up to them, from men to women everywhere, is gonna thank me. Anti-people buzzer, get it right now by hitting the subscribe button. So nothing's really working out for her, so RTD2 sends in Moose, the younger bad boy.
What do you like to do for fun?
I'm a huge nerd.
Ooh, what kind of nerd though?
Crucial question for many men. They need to know if you're the ugly Betty type nerd or fake anime girl nerd.
I love League of Legends.
League of Legends,
I go to work, I come home, I make my kids some food,
Uh-oh, kids.
and I league it up.
Okay.
I'm very much a homebody.
And a homebody. Isn't that, a bad boy's worst combination? They want a woman that's actually fun. I guess I look like a girl that goes out, but in reality, I'm very similar to that woman. I just like to be home, watch people make connections over the internet while I sit in my room, alone, by myself, no one here. Just a lonely, lonely woman with nothing to live for. He got her ass first. And then they sent in Bree.
Oh goodness, what did I sign up for?
Hi, my name is Moose.
So she was either just stunned by that name or admiring his beauty, or asking herself mentally, why the hell am I on a show that has absolutely no success rate? I could do that at a bar. I don't know if they have a no success rate. I'm just making shit up, but you know me, I'm nosy. Let's look it up.
12 seconds later.
And nothing is coming up. So I'm just gonna say 0% success rate. To me, this isn't really a dating show. This isn't serious people getting on a show thinking, I'm gonna find someone that I truly connect with and we're going to, really try this thing, get to know each other, and put all our effort into it. It seems like a battle or a video game of who hits the button first so they can feel superior. With all that being said, Bree is not impressed by the name.
Yes, it's a childhood nickname after I had my growth spurt.
And a moose was the closest that was? Okay.
Yeah.
It was a rocky start, but she did not hit the button. She's not judging anymore. They start hitting it off, especially when Moose asks her what she's doing on like a Friday night. And she says she's smoking weed, she's either getting drunk and hitting ball. On the golf course, you heathen.
So you get drunk and you hit ball.
Absolutely.
But for them, everything is going great. So what was the deal breaker?
I'm actually diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
And he's out. And tall, dark, and handsome is in.
I have twins, and I have 2 from a prior marriage.
Oh wow.
Now they both have kids, but he has twins from one woman, kids from another woman, and they all live in different states, and she was not handled. That is too much for me. Too much to keep track of, and he wants more children. For me, that would be a walking red flag, as in, I don't know if you can handle a relationship, especially with all these other relationships going on, and I also don't want to be that person that's added to the list of women from different states where you have kids. I would have to really like a person and accept all of that, but I would not accept it on a show with a button that I can just press to make you go away. This place is not for me to find out. This is a place for me to win.
Main thing.
Sorry, Bree.
Sorry. I feel bad now.
No, don't. This is a game. I practiced this my whole childhood with the button mashing during grab bag. This is what us millennials train for. Slap that button, slap the fuck out of it. Get those points as an adult on a YouTube show. So then they send in Megan.
I'm not gonna have any kids. So, do you have kids?
I do have kids, twins.
Gone. Get out of here, you breeder. Completely off topic. I'm doing a video that I've been working on for a really long time. The rise of the child-free adult. As you know, I am child-free, but some of the people are just as crazy as the men in my comment section who tell me I need to have children because I'm going to die alone with 28 cats, and they would die if they didn't have children. So obviously I am too. Wrong, I'm gonna have 28 dogs and they will feed on my body for nutrients when I die a horrible death of never had kids. It's real, you guys are so right. It's a real condition. People are dying every day from never having kids and the horrible life that they're living. Okay, so I like Jonathan where he asks her, what are your interests? And she answers, but then she buzzes him.
What kind of things are you into?
Spend a lot of time with my dog.
That's okay.
I can hear it in the comment section right now from some of you dudes. Nothing's good enough for these women. It's a button dating game show. Calm down. I'm hitting this button if you even breathe wrong. Mom is out here to win. I'd actually be very offended if someone hit the button on me because that means they got there before me and that means I came in second. Second is the first to lose.
Second? Are you serious? You were this close and you blew it.
And that means all my training during my adolescence went down the drain.
Tell me when he's gone.
He's gone.
What's your type?
I don't know, just not the hat.
To be completely honest, I did notice the hat right when he walked in. Not to make fun of anyone's fashion choices, I actually do like the hat. I've seen it work on a few people, but I did have seen it not. Okay, here's a little story. I had a boss that looks exactly like him. We will call him Randy. Bald, white guy, gym manager. So, you know, not to say that all gym managers are a little weird, but gym managers that are in a position of power and take advantage of that and sleep with a lot of my clients and my friends, and he's also their boss. It's not right? It's weird. It's a weird position to be in and watch all. Anyway, look, no gym story time. We're trying to stick on topic with that hat. Anyway, he wore a hat like that, and I noticed so many guys that wear that specific hat look the same. They all look like Jonathan or Randy. Randy looks like Jonathan. Jonathan looks like Randy, my old boss. I'm not dissing the hat. It seems like it attracts a certain looking man, a certain look most of the time, the Jonathan. So then the button starts asking questions. You know, you're throwing all these guys away. What is your type? And also, do you watch adult film?
Do you watch porn?
I do.
What do you like?
Wait, how you doing? What did I just walk in on?
Hold on.
And then Michael beams from heaven, the ultimate chocolate man. He looks like 50 Cent. He speaks well, he can hold a conversation, and Megan seems hot, and they are hitting it off. They're in the same age range.
Megan has never dated anyone older than her. How old are you, Mike?
I am 40.
I'm 42.
See, perfect.
Megan is ready for something new. He asked if she's ever dated a black guy, and she says she's mostly dated the generic white man. And she's ready to switch it up.
You ever dated a black man?
Mainly, I've dated generic white men. It's obviously not served me well.
You guys, I looked up generic white men on Google, and why is Blackie here with a bunch of generic whiteys? And also, what the fuck is this? This is how my old boss looked while wearing the hat. The reason he got all those women, my God, I don't know. Add some cocoa to her milk, slap some butter on that wheat toast. Wait, rewind that, scratch that really quick, that sounds stupid. Add some Nutella to her white bread. That one, let's go with that one. So like you saw in the beginning, they both relate to infidelity. Her husband had sex. Whoops, I'm sorry, YouTube, I can't say that. Her husband did.
Sorry you had to see that.
With two of his best friend's wives. And they had this magical ass moment after she explained what happened to her and the infidelity in her relationship. And he goes, I'll do one up for you.
I got one up for you. My ex-wife slept with my biological father.
It was the most magical and gross moment in the show. How the fuck do people do that? People on my page who cheated, why did you cheat? And two, have you ever had an affair with your husband or wife parents? You guys realize that's Jerry Springer shit, and Jerry Springer died. So now you can't even go on public television to get a little bit of money for your grossness. Nasty. As you can expect, in the end, Michael and Megan are a match. So I searched high and low for this couple because there seemed to be a very genuine type of connection, and I wanted to see if they got busy. They really seem to be very attracted to each other. And I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find their Instagram. I have never found anyone speak about the button after, except for one person, but that's gonna come in another video. But my first time watching this type of content, it didn't make me mad. I don't even think this was very crazy or unhinged. Unfortunately, no crazy lesbians. I was really hoping for that one. Maybe next time. And if you guys have an episode you want me to watch, link it below so that I can watch it, because it is interesting. I know there's gotta be some intense ones out there. But talk to me, let me know in the comment section. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I'm almost at 650K and I gotta push you to hit the subscribe button. I really want it. And I should get whatever I want. I'm just kidding, scratch all of that out. Editor, do it. Well, you guys have a good day. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
Wake up, honey, I made you breakfast. Fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us. We got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap.